watch over there? Who is that? Is that the other side? Is that another world? Ooh, so cute. Hope everybody's washing their hands.
I've been washing my hands 14 times a day, if not more.
I've actually been washing my hands a little bit more, I would say. Have
Yeah,
you?
why does it have to take a pandemic to fucking...
Well, I always washed my hands.
I know, but not a lot of people, like... It's like, why does it have to come to a pandemic for you guys to just wash your hands?
Are you the bathroom soap police? How do you know,
Yeah,
man?
dude, I got cameras in every bathroom.
I remember a long time ago, I heard this one friend, he used to always do this to people. They come out of the bathroom, like if you're at dinner or something, then they'd come back and be like, hey, what color was the soap? And it always throws people off. And it's funny, but like even if you use a soap, you're not always like so aware of like what color it is. And you can kind of guess, usually say like white or whatever. But it's always funny because it always catches people so off guard. But you can always kind of catch if like, oh, they didn't wash their hands, or like because you can, you know what I mean?
Catch a Predator. That's the new base of that show. Just
Damn,
catch.
they're really searching for new shows then,
Yeah.
because I mean that sounds like a really boring show. But they have like Masked
Whatever, dude.
Singer and shit. So I guess who's to say? That's just the dumbest show. I feel like.
My wife likes it.
Why is it not surprising?
It doesn't. She watches all these shows. She
All
watched
of
that.
them?
Yeah, dude. She watched that fucking. Was that Blind? Love is Blind.
I got like 5 minutes into that one.
Yeah. Was that good or?
No, it was so stupid.
Okay,
It made me want to gouge out my eyes.
Because I mean, I've heard people say like it really shows a realistic side to people and how we think and how we interact.
Wow, that's
so
deep,
deep,
for
right?
that. Yeah. I don't know. I just feel like I wasn't. It's like they're trying to make
Well,
up for just like eating ice cream and watching TV for 8 hours. Like, no, it's pretty interesting. It's an interesting experiment, actually.
Yeah.
That's how you know they're trying to like call out for the bullshit.
Y'all
It's
lab
like,
rats, motherfucker.
like, this is an experiment. This is like basically a documentary. It's like this is reality TV.
Right.
How's The Masked Singer a documentary? Well, you're watching serial killer.
And they're all
movies.
just
What are you talking about?
made to suck you in.
Yeah, but I don't get trapped in that anymore.
I don't know, man. I started watching The Voice.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's pretty interesting though, and it's more of like.
An American Idol ripoff?
You think so?
Well, I don't know. I've never seen it before.
So no, because American Idol, anybody can go up there and try to sing. These are like actual kind of better singers.
Oh, they're vetted?
Yeah,
Like they're
in a
actually
sense.
musicians?
Yeah. And so I think the premise is, whoever turns around and chooses them, that's like they're on their team or whatever, and then they all compete and see whoever
They
wins.
should do the NFL draft that way.
I think it's a similar concept to that, right?
It's about the same.
Yeah.
Some of that strawberry colada, man.
Damn, dog. You choking up a storm up in here. What, you got some clouds in your lungs?
What, we got coronavirus? How are you tired of that joke yet, or is everybody tired of it? Like, does it annoy you? Does it like things like that annoy you, or is it just me?
I don't know. I guess it's just in the way it's said, or who you're with.
Yeah.
Because I mean, some coworkers be like, "Oh, Corona, wash your."
Well, everybody says it.
I know, and it's like I don't know.
It's almost like that's
just don't pay
fueling
too
the
much
fire
attention.
a little bit, if you think about it.
It's almost like I don't know.
It's like you're manifesting. If you keep on talking about it, you keep on saying it, even if you keep on joking, you're like you're becoming self-aware, right?
Yeah. Well, you're becoming more self-aware to wash your hands, which you should
I've-
already be fucking doing.
I feel like I'm definitely more self-aware of washing my hands, trying not to. I touch my face, I realize a lot too, because I know you're not supposed to do that as
Oh,
well,
yeah?
which is bad.
eye contact and all that.
So I'm trying not to touch my face, like rubbing my eyes and
Yeah,
just
yeah.
scratching my beard and just, all that. You're supposed to, I think, shave your beard too. I think some people say.
Oh, you should shave, dude.
I'd rather die than. You know how terrible I'd look, dude. I look like what's that? Like, it's not Etch-a-Sketch. It's like that bald dude, and you have that magnetic pen, and you like move around the facial hair. You remember that?
Oh yeah, and it's
That
like
was a fun game. That's what I look like. But yeah.
But if you shaved, you'd look
like that without the beard, So, but it would show my dimples.
You got some dimples?
No,
dog?
but I could have said that.
Well, you could pierce them, dog, and then you can get get dimples.
Dimples are very, very
I
cute.
almost pierced my dimples one time.
Yeah, because you had 25 piercings. You look like a fucking psycho.
So let me be me, doggy.
Dude,
Okay.
if you just, you know what I mean?
Oh, you have 27 tattoos. You look like a fucking inmate, dude.
That's different, dude. That's art.
Whatever,
okay,
dude.
man?
That was
I'm
art
just
and self-expression.
I'm not just
Okay. Body modification.
pushing metal into my face everywhere I can. You know what I mean, dude?
No, you're pushing metal and skin into your and ink into your skin, dude.
Okay, first of all, don't talk to me like that.
And it
dude.
wasn't only my face, okay, bro.
Ooh, nips?
The nips.
Really?
Got my little wanker pierced. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh. Well, your little wanker. I like how you're very descriptive. You're just a writer.
Dude, I'm not trying to overcompensate, you know.
My little wanker.
My little wanker here, and I'm talking about Nick.
Where would you get your dick pierced if you had to get your genitals?
Genitals.
And here we are, back to the who do you think are that we
This
all
is
love.
classic content
You know,
here,
first
dude.
of all, we weren't planning on having an episode, so I'm actually surprised we're here.
Well, yeah, because I think last week we also said we're gonna take a little break.
That too. We almost took 2 weeks off.
Yeah.
And now didn't take any time.
I'm
off.
glad we didn't though.
It feels, and it's funny because like last night I learned that because we were going to practice tonight too, as well as last night, and then realized that the schedules didn't all allow to that. So like after practice last night, I was like, I came home and I was like, I should text Pete and be like, hey, yo, I can probably make a little window work, but part of me just like, dude, just relax and
Yeah.
take it. And then this morning I was like, you got to do it. It's part of the thing, man. You gotta
do it.
say that
doggy.
text, and you were like, yeah, man.
I'm down.
And it's good because I don't know, you feel better when you do it. I was like, what are we gonna do instead? Be lazy for like 2 hours, you know?
Before you have to go.
Yeah.
To mesa.
If I mean, well, the practice was the big thing. That was
Oh
main
yeah,
reason I
yeah.
couldn't,
'Cause
so
you're gonna
I don't really know what's gonna happen with that because my cousin gets in tonight, so I don't know.
at the Mesa airport.
I don't think so.
Oh.
I don't think so, man. But anyways, where would you pierce your genitals if you had to get one piercing in your private place?
Dude, I'd probably do the ladder. You know, all down the shaft, like 6 different piercings.
God damn,
I'm just
dude.
kidding. That's fucking intense, though, right?
Fuck,
That'd be so fucking.
Well, you tattooed your
horrible.
stomach with your last name for your first time. I wouldn't be
Yeah,
surprised.
dog, that's
That's why I wasn't
gangsta shit.
surprised. Like, damn.
Um,
Wait, what would you say? 6? A ladder of 6?
yeah,
Okay, just to get some size in my mind.
just to get a visual there.
Shoot some ladders.
Dude, why are you trying to visualize my peenie, Holmes?
That's true. My bad. Sorry, dude. Mayflowers bring
Where would you
Pedro
get
showers.
your genitals pierced?
You didn't even answer it. Like, you made a joke. I want a real answer.
Okay, dude. I don't know.
I'd probably get my ball sack.
Yeah, like right where the ball sack and the shaft meet, just right under
Oh,
there. You
God
know,
damn it. Let's talk
That
about something
little
else.
skin.
I don't want to do this anymore.
what, bro?
I should
Or
have
you can
not
get the
texted
taint.
you.
You get the taint, like the place, the spot right between
Yeah.
your asshole
It's
and
not for his or her
and your
pleasure.
balls. Yeah,
it's just
it's for your pleasure.
That's just mommy or daddy issues, some kind of issue.
You think so?
I don't know. It's definitely sexual. I mean,
Oh yeah,
yeah.
that's just sexual, dog.
Oh yeah.
Shit is freaky. There's people out there, and I'm not shaming them, but you know,
No. Yeah, like I know at like tattoo shops and stuff like that, you can like look through all the piercings. Have you ever done that before?
yeah.
And,
And
there's some weird
Ugh.
shit, dude. There's some
You should not be getting your tatas pierced, lady.
No, I mean that's not body shame people inside of it. They're models, basically.
Oh, why not, dude?
Just
We
'cause
gotta
she
bring
got-
all that shit
just-
back.
just 'cause
Bring
she got-
bullying
Just
back.
because she got some like fucking baloney tits that have like 8 nipples on each of them doesn't mean you have
Oh,
to tell her
dude.
not to pierce it, dude.
Wish I had to get 8 piercings on one. That's weird.
That's a good point. That's a good point. Have you seen like tattoos on boobs too? Like the whole tit? That's weird.
I don't know. I'm kind of a fan.
Really?
Yeah, it's dude. I want to color in between the lines. You know what I'm saying?
Wow. No, I don't. What are you saying?
You know, color between the lines.
Like body paint?
Yeah, we could do. We could. Let's just say body paint.
You're gross.
Dude, why am I gross?
Sorry. Hey, Noki, stop licking whatever you're licking. It's very distracting.
Keep doing it. Okay, feels good.
Hey, stop that. Right. See, that's parenting. What'd you think? How did I do?
I mean, I think you can have a kid.
Really?
Honestly, yeah, that's all it takes. Hey,
What are you doing?
don't do that.
Yeah.
And then they don't listen to you and they continue doing it.
Like,
That's parenting.
you do that thousands of times over and over again, and they just eventually hate you.
Yep, they resent you.
And then you have
Grow
the
up to be,
no, you have teenage years where you're kind of a shithead. You get a bunch of piercings. You get the ladder piercing on your dick, and then
20 tattoos and all
20
that,
tattoos. And then you get older, and then you kind of wise up and kind of get back. You link back up
Yeah.
with parents.
Like, oh,
Like, yo, what
probably about time I take these
like,
piercings out.
Yo,
huh?
that kid was an asshole, huh?
Do you even know him?
He was a real piece of
Yeah,
shit.
man.
I really don't like my past self.
I think I was all right.
Done a lot of
honestly.
shitty things, but all just trying to learn how to maneuver through life. You know?
Yeah, I get it, man. We're all trying to fucking maneuver through life.
Yeah, but some of us get coronavirus and die, and do we do enough time? Is that
I
good?
think that's good. Yeah, right? It's an hour.
But back to the coronavirus. Naturally,
As you make a joke, as you're like, how do you feel about people making jokes
no,
about this?
no, it wasn't. It's not a joke.
I
Though.
don't even think it's
But
real, bro.
see, that-
Coronavirus doesn't even exist.
So that's what so my whole ploy on this is like it's really showing me the power of like social media and just people making that
Media
constant
in
joke
general,
because like
too.
I don't really buy into it either, but here I am like I said, I'm washing my hands more often. I'm watching not to touch my face, which are practices that you should obviously do.
Right,
So,
regardless.
but also like where was I today?
The bathroom. McDonald's.
No, I think I was just like in the out front in the restaurant at some point, like
Oh, okay.
ordering or something, and then somebody coughing, keep on coughing. I'm just like, and kind of like grossed out in a weird way. You know what I
Everybody's
mean?
on edge, dude.
And
Yeah,
I know.
Everybody's on that.
And it's
on
like-
that little brink.
Well, yeah, and then even like then I'll just check on my Instagram feed. It's like Arizona now is the case, like 6 dead in Seattle, and
Right.
you're like, I'm pretty sure 100 people just died like in the last second because of a car accident or
Right.
because of
Yeah.
poison or because of gun violence. It's every minute. So I think somebody gets
like,
raped
especially
too.
in
I think every
Chicago,
like
yeah.
minute or something. You're just
Yeah, we're. I don't know if you and I actually don't hate explaining memes because memes are life, but like there's
I
this-
hate when you do it. That's what.
yeah
meant to
you
say,
hate
yeah.
you hate it. That's right. But it's this anime girl and she's making a peace sign and it's got 3 tiers to it. One's her face and it says coronavirus, you have a 98% survival rate or something like that.
Yeah.
And then her boobs say like across her chest it says coronavirus is not curable.
Mhm.
And then like on her waist it says something else. And then it's somebody taking a selfie or like a picture of her, but it's
Yeah.
just focused on her boobs, like
Right.
where it says
You have a picture of this you can pull up?
maybe
Maybe
I
you
can
can throw me after. Maybe just send it to me. I
Yeah,
can look
I'll
at it
send it to
later
you.
tonight.
for sure.
It's pretty nice.
Anime, yeah, of course, dude. Yeah,
Cool,
they're
that's cool.
pretty nice.
Like some good
but
memes.
everybody's fucking focused on just that,
Right.
And it's not the people it's really affecting are 50 or older, unhealthy individuals that don't.
Are they all unhealthy? Is that what it is?
I don't know if they're
I've kind of
unhealthy, dude,
tried
but
to
it's like-
look into the people. Like it's hard to find.
A lot of people don't take care of themselves, man.
Oh yeah, really?
Yeah, dude.
Oh,
It's not you're killing it. You fucking working out, you eating good,
Thanks, man.
you're smoking that bud. You
I
drink a
drink too
little too
much,
much,
yeah.
but
I drink.
we
too
all
much.
have our vices, bro.
Yeah, but thanks. I do actually. I mean, these kind of times where you do see, like, I am proud of myself, and it's a weird thing to say, but I am like
That like sounded like you were looking at yourself in the mirror in the bathroom.
That's what I
trying to,
was kind of
tell
like
you- it's
trying. I was like,
oh,
well, you want it, but you always
proud of
because I hate myself so much.
God, dude,
It's
that's
a
so bad.
constant like inner monologue of like just this you worthless piece of
That's
shit.
so bad.
Why
man.
did you say that? What are you doing? Why did you just do
But
that?
we all
Why
have
not?
those
What are you
feelings of
doing?
why did you say that? Why did you do that? Or
But it never
why-
turns off. It's all day long.
Bro, you got to learn to get over that shit. You got to build a little bridge and step on over.
Oh, yeah, I'm
You
trying.
can't be that troll under there all the time, dog. You know what I'm
Don't call
saying?
me a troll, first of all. Okay,
Well-
that's strike one, because I'll start attacking you, because you look like a kid that's been sniffing the same colored markers since you were 6 years
The
old.
same
dude.
marker too, dude.
Same
it wasn't
one.
even like it doesn't even have a scent.
You have that
anymore,
thing
bro.
shoved so far up your nose,
Oof.
trying to get that last hit of blueberry.
God damn, boy. Shit used to get me high as hell.
You're connecting. You're
Elementary.
connecting the marker. So
I'm
they have those.
dripping it
They
into
have
the-
those caps that you can like
Oh,
collect
yeah,
a
yeah,
couple. So
yeah.
you got like 3 all the way in there.
Oof.
Just
And that's just for a day, boy.
That's just
you know what I'm saying? It ain't even like a couple hours
Oh.
or this is my week. Nah, bro.
You got a
This
licorice.
is daily. 3 markers daily, baby.
You got a licorice from 1984.
I'd be fucking jumping kids for markers, bro.
Dude, that still has the same alcohol in it.
Does it really?
Oh yeah, I mean that's not even kid friendly.
Damn.
It was like this company that was super progressive, so they didn't want to test on animals or kids. So they just put it out in the market, like, "Hey kids, sniff
Boom,
these
baby.
markers, sniff them." And sure enough,
God
you
damn.
found
Was
them,
this some
Pedro.
lacquer or what, boys? Hitting real nice.
Those were weird things. Like, why teach kids
Glue.
why teach kids how
Yeah.
to like sniff markers though? Because it's like so you have this collection of markers that you can sniff and be like, watermelon, this smells good. Hey, smell this
Oh,
one. This
yeah.
is cherry. You're
Check this
trading
out.
with your
Right.
friends.
Right.
And then you find a Sharpie one day and you're like, I'm gonna smell this too. And then you know what I mean?
Hell yeah.
Yeah, well,
You know, when you
but-
get
but-
that Sharpie, it's like, Mom, I just want Sharpies
That's cool.
from now on, man.
That's weird.
I think I was messing with this, maybe.
Dude, yeah, don't do that, bro.
Dude, sorry, bro.
We just lost good
But yeah,
content.
bro,
Hold
we
on,
gotta just-
hold on, we're off.
Oh, for real?
All right. I think we're 50. Let me mark that down. It's going to be not fun to edit. All right. Anyways, keep.
Oh, damn. We jumped off?
Yeah.
God damn, boy.
All right. So, what were we saying? Oh,
Yeah,
sniffing
sniffing
markers.
markers,
Yeah, the guy
sniffing
who
glue,
the guy who
doggy.
thought about that though, he's like, for kids, let's start selling markers that you can.
It's more of a well.
sniff.
There's probably an agenda being pushed at some point, you know, but it's also like branding and like I don't know, profiting off that shit because that's like very marketable. It's like, oh, this shit smells like blueberries. This one smells like
Yeah.
a cocoa or something. You know what I'm saying?
It's not a good habit to teach a young child.
It's not, but it's
That's what I'd be like. Hey, what are you doing?
it was a
Don't
good
do that.
marketing, like like yo, this
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, then I mean, moving on to glue, but that glue wasn't marketed for sniffing and
Nah.
huffing.
No, they just somebody was painting or doing gluing something a little too close, and they got a
Yeah.
little huff of that shit,
Well,
boy.
that shit, you get wild on that stuff, man.
Yeah.
Have you ever done that?
Glue?
Yeah.
So it's like
Or
sniffers.
paint?
Paint. I've done paint.
Yeah.
I use this glue right now for PVC,
Mm-hmm.
and that shit is hard.
Hits you
boy.
home.
That shit
It's a
is.
Babe Ruth out of the
Uh-huh.
park.
But well, no, it's because like I'm digging, so I'm like 2 feet deep,
Yeah.
and what I'm gluing
That's a
is
Sum 41 song.
isn't it 2 feet deep?
Yeah. I'm in 2 feet deep.
I don't know. I never
come-
listened to Sum 41. so-
What?
Yeah.
All those piercings for nothing.
Yeah. Not
You're
for
just
Sum 41, dog.
real popular in the Sum 41 crowd, dude.
But what were we talking about, dude? I don't even know where I'm at.
You're 2 feet deep,
2 feet deep.
huff and paint.
Oh yeah, dog. That glue I use
I'm
to
listening,
do like
man. I'm
repairs,
listening.
man. And
It's
that
like nails
shit
on a screw.
is hard.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's so potent, dude. I honestly don't like smelling it. Like I'll like take a breath like and then just glue whatever I have to do and
I'm
paste
pretty-
it on there.
I'm pretty aware. Chernobyl fucked me up.
Yeah.
Just that show.
Well, now do you like pass by factories that are just creating steam and you're like, wonder what they're putting out into
Well, just
the air, man?
anytime, like,
Are
I'm.
you a chemtrails fan?
Not really. It's been disproven in so many ways. But it's possible because there's times the CIA, there's documents from the CIA that like they did do that to St.
spray and
Louis. They
shit on us,
sprayed.
doggy.
Yeah, they did it in St. Louis. You can look it up.
I know.
1960s.
60s?
Yeah. What were we saying before that though? Where are we at? What happened? It was gonna be good too. Damn.
Shucks, bro.
Oh, wow.
No, it was before chemtrails.
Oh yeah, but Chernobyl messed me up just because the chemicals and breathing things in so much. Like that stuck with me so much. Like when I'm running, if I like smell some diesel, I'm just like, damn, I'm breathing that all in
Yeah.
or something, or in my
I try to just make a try to gather
Oh,
it
yeah, I
all,
do.
doggy, you know?
Oh, I'll like hold my breath.
No, but I try to like inhale all of that.
Oh, that's smart.
Get that hit.
Or in my gym, they have one of those spritzers, that like spray every
I
like
don't like those.
yeah, and it's like near one machine, so you'll be like huffing and puffing, like trying to catch your breath, and it's like
Oh, here's some lavender
so
for
not-
your ass. I
and
hope
not
you'll
o-
love it.
yeah, not only does it not like it feels weird, but also just smells like shit. That one's especially just so
Yeah.
bad. Yeah.
I don't like that shit. Have you seen? I can't remember what it's called, but it's on Netflix, and it's probably like one of these pseudoscience type of things. But it tells you like all the chemicals that are in
Well, it's like your cleaning supplies are killing you or something.
everything. Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's like all the shit that you're using, lotion, everything. It just makes you more paranoid, you know. Like,
Oh
ooh,
yeah, that's like my mom and my older sister. They go deep in that stuff.
Oh, yeah?
Dude, they got a different cleaning thing for
for everything, huh?
like it's like one of those things where like they have like it's like no all-purpose ones because they have like the wood one, the granite one, the
Oh,
appliance
shit.
one, the you know what I mean?
Are they
Literally
like
everything.
Are they like the all natural ones, or are they?
That's a good question. I'm not sure. I mean, my sister did live in Seattle for a while, so I'm sure that kind of started
Just kind of crunchy.
trying to. No, not at all.
No?
No, not at all. Where did that come from? Crunchy.
I don't know, man. I just heard it and I'm just using it because
I don't like it.
you don't.
I like granola. Have you heard of
Granola.
that?
Yeah, because granola's crunchy, dog.
Yeah, that's probably where it actually comes from. It's like when you make a slang for something, you have to keep
Yeah.
on like kind of changing it.
Oh yeah.
Because then somebody like you starts saying crunchy too. They're like, now we got to change it again.
Yeah. God damn.
Everybody's saying it now.
Yeah, man. But fuck, wash your hands, man.
Yeah.
Seriously.
But no, yeah, back to that again. It's like it's it's weird because like it is this weird proof for me. Like I feel like I'm so hypersensitive to it now too. Even though I'm a conspiracy theorist. I'm like a realist. Like I also that's funny to say both those back to back. But you know what I mean. Like
Very
I,
ironic.
like I have a very like I'm not like a sucker for like news and whatever they're trying to force feed us and throw down our throats, or you know what I mean. Like I don't buy into propaganda. I don't feel like, but you can put it out there so much and so often that it's you can't fight it.
Right.
You're always seeing it. You're always hearing it.
Oh yeah, and that's probably worse than not actually paying attention. Like that's
Right.
what I heard recently, and I was like, they want you to not pay attention, you know, because either way, the information is going to trickle down from whether you're a homie that you know because he saw it on Facebook or he got it from, and they're all getting it from the mainstream news, you know,
Right.
like they're watching this, they're giving you their translation of what they saw and what, like, and that just gets misconstrued so many different ways, you know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
it's probably better if we are paying some attention to DC and all that.
Yeah, that's true.
And it's true, and it's like I've always been like somebody. It's like I don't pay attention, I don't care, but I hear about everything, you know, and I have my opinion.
Yeah.
I also understand that I didn't vote, so I know I have no say in what's going on, you know, because I didn't partake in your rigged fucking system,
Dude, do
bro.
not say that. But she still
We're all
exercise.
doomed!
She still exercise the right to vote, and it's Super
Or
Tuesday.
to party, Beastie Boys.
Dude, don't ruin this, man. It's Super Tuesday, and you should vote for somebody that you care about. That's making a lot of money.
Yeah, off of us.
Yeah. Well, it's gonna be interesting to see who wins the Democrat primary. Honestly,
Yeah,
I
who's
don't
in the running? Burns.
Bernie, then Biden, kind of making some surprise
Oh,
wins in places,
fucking
but there's no
Biden.
way he's gonna make it.
Dude,
Then
why
wh-
doesn't he pick a couple kids out, huh?
Yeah, I know.
Fucking
Seriously.
Uncle Creep.
Well, then he also said that Hillary Clinton would be his
Vice?
yeah.
Oh, Jesus.
Which is she's
I
like a
said,
cockroach,
we're
dude.
doomed. Yeah, dude. They're all fucking taking that adrenochrome.
Actually, all of them are. Not even just
What is that-
Hillary,
what is
not
that
just
called?
Hill Dog. Huh?
Adrenochrome? Adrenochrome? The shit they extract from little children and they inject it in their bodies to keep living.
I'm not sure what it's called. That sounds satanic, dude.
Dude, that's all these motherfuckers are, doggy. There's a reptile, some lizards up in the house, right?
You think
now.
so?
I think so, man.
But they like cold blood. They wouldn't need blood from kids.
Well, see what they do is they scare them and they I don't in some cases torture them, you know, to get all that adrenaline and all those,
Oh.
and that's when they extract that.
But isn't
shit.
that bad? That's like when if you're
Literally,
hunting.
it's the Dark Crystal, bro. Like watch that movie and you're like,
No,
oh shit,
no
this
thanks,
is
man.
the
No
reptilians.
thanks. But wouldn't that be the opposite?
What do you mean?
Why would they want to do that? Why would they want to? It's like when you're hunting, you don't want to scare the deer.
I guess it's
The muscles
opposite day,
tense up,
doggy. I
you
don't
know?
Yeah, I ain't no scientist, doggy.
Yeah, no shit.
No shit. For real, dog.
Yeah.
Have you heard that coronavirus can possibly be related to 5G? Have you heard that?
Let's hear it.
So the 5G, all the megahertz that are being put out, I guess, they rearranged the molecular composition
Oh,
in
yeah.
oxygen.
Oh, that's creepy. That makes sense, actually.
So it makes it so like our oxygen can't process or produce or process or digest. How would you say that?
Fucking
It makes it so
This chicken head just said he didn't even know science,
This
dude. What are you
chicken head,
doing right here,
motherfucker.
dude?
Listen,
This is
dude.
all science.
Listen, dude, here's
This
my
is
lab coat,
beautiful,
dog. This is my
dude.
lab coat, baby.
Yeah, don't bring yourself
Yeah.
down, man.
But it rearranges the composition, and it makes it so our body can't process oxygen properly. And what's coronavirus, dog? That's an upper respiratory infection or disease, right?
Yeah.
Virus. So you see these people, like videos of people in China, like getting, like passing out and shit. When do you pass out? When you fucking have a lack of oxygen.
Yeah.
Where was the first place that rolled out 5G? Fucking Wuhan, dog.
Really?
Yeah.
Damn.
This shit goes deep, dog. It's crazy, man.
That is crazy. Holy
But-
shit.
But yeah, like there's the possibilities of that because there's like 5G supposedly now, but it's not like I don't think it's actual fucking 5G, man.
Yeah, well, I mean, that
It's just marketing.
we've
It's just
been
like,
talking about that forever.
Yeah.
Like
oh,
early
dude,
episodes.
yeah. Oh, for
dude.
sure. When we even first heard of 5G.
Yeah, because when it was being tested in areas, like flocks of birds were getting killed, and they're like hibernating to different parts of the world and
Yeah.
Earth, and
Well, that
just,
shit's bumping
and
out
with bees
fucking-
too,
Yeah.
which we need to be careful of, so they can pollinate everything, so they can feed the Earth.
Yeah, dude. So it's fucking.
That's crazy.
It is
Anything else
nuts,
on
man.
that? Anything else that you? Because that's wild, dude.
Coronavirus, oxygen.
Because it makes sense. It's like these
Well, then
things are gonna change. Like everything affects something in
Oh, for
some
sure.
way, man. And if you're sending these like signals through the air,
Yeah.
you're gonna manipulate
For
things. It's
sure.
like so. It's if that's see, that's the thing about me and conspiracy theories. It's like this could be a conspiracy. Like it could be a conspiracy. It could go completely false, and just as much as coronavirus could just be another bird flu or Ebola or whatever.
SARS, yeah.
SARS. But God, my brain is all over the place.
It's all right, dog. It's that strawberry margarita thing you got going on. Oh, strawberry colada.
Colada,
That's
dude,
right.
okay.
I knew it was a beverage. or
Sorry,
something.
margarita.
Damn, dog, you're
sounds
even
great.
smoking your alcohol.
Well, that's just a strain.
Dude,
It doesn't
I don't
taste
know,
like that,
bro.
dude. Oh, okay. So
As
it's
much
like
as you're a conspiracist.
that could just be a conspiracy, and like this thing could just be like a hoax or just a small little flu.
I think it's drastically blown out of proportion.
That, but I think what scares me about it is like oh, dude, this could be real. It's
Yeah.
like like we could all say it's bullshit or something, or like 5G or whatever happens, whatever the cause of it is. It is plausible that like viruses and flus have killed millions of people.
That's 100% true.
You know what I
yeah,
mean?
it is. We've seen it.
And it's getting
in the
worse.
past, yeah.
Because you know about this, like with global warming, a lot of the old sicknesses are in the ice.
Right,
So
they're
as
like
this,
frozen in the ice.
exactly,
Ice walls.
which is so crazy.
Yeah, welcome back, doggy. Welcome
Spanish
back.
influenza 2.0.
Damn, come back stronger.
Mr. Worldwide.
Oh shit. Pitbull already hit us, huh?
Oh hell yeah, dude.
No, but it's like it's a good way also to get fucking people off the streets in
Yeah.
Hong Kong. All those
that's
protesters.
for me. That's the
they
biggest thing I feel
well,
like.
then in Paris too, the yellow jackets, all that. Like,
So
I don't know what it's doing here, but here it's like it's just causing this pandemic that, or this national scare almost in a sense, and it's like, I don't.
I
fuck,
heard
man.
from
like,
my. Oh, sorry.
I don't know. It's just causing all this. Like, what if that brings like medical martial law or something like that? You know,
Yeah.
like what they're doing in China now, like closing people, locking people inside their houses, not letting them out, and not telling them not
Yeah.
to be out on the streets and all that. Like, that could happen here easily. Like you were just saying, like we've seen this. Like,
Yeah. I
type
mean,
of-
they own all of us. The government
100%,
owns us,
yeah.
man. We pay them our taxes. We pay them more money than we should. We give them fat salaries. But the thing with Italy, I want to go back to that real quick, is when my sister was being an au pair over there, so she has connections, she has friends and stuff that live there. So
connection.
yeah, connections. Al dente connections.
Oh, is that Italian? My bad.
What?
I don't know.
Al dente? You know what that is? It's like pasta if it has a little bite to it. Yeah. Anyways.
When she was over there.
So she has connections, and so I first heard about that whole Paris thing, about people being shut, like even quarantined and like shut down, and
Yeah.
it's not true. She talked to people, and they're like, "That's whatever the news is saying. It's
And
so
that's
much
the
different.
thing,
Everybody's
that's-
out." She's like, she took a video and sent it to her, like people like drinking wine, everybody just walking, dogs walking outside, and we're like, "Oh, no masks on," because those
Right.
don't even actually do anything unless
Right,
you have
yeah,
the
yeah.
correct one.
Yeah, that's the scarier thing, dude, that they could fake something
Yeah,
like this. And
like that
like I
big.
said, bring in medical martial law
Yeah.
and we're doing this here. And I don't know, go forward with mandatory vaccinations. Like you have no choice,
Mhm.
you know, all this scary shit that the government,
Yeah.
I don't know, dude, it's just a fucking weird agenda that's being pushed.
Are you like
man.
anti-vaccination now? Do you feel like?
I don't know, dude. It's got his over time, like, because it's like 22 vaccines before the age of 12.
Well, just mean like in general, not just for babies.
I mean, I'm vaccinated, dude. So like,
Yeah.
half of us aren't even up to date on our vaccines. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? So honestly, it's all in the fuck. I don't know what to believe anymore. Dude.
Yeah,
That's kind of
that's-
where I'm
I
at.
know,
That's,
right?
that's where a
That's-
lot of
yeah.
society is.
I
Like,
just
what
listen
do
to
we
everything.
fucking believe?
Yeah.
Where do we get our news? Where do we get? Who
do
can
you
we
think you
trust,
are?
dude? Who do you think you are?
That's
For
it.
real, bro. And so I don't know. Vaccines have their science behind it, and it's logical information, right?
Yeah.
But I don't trust anything else like that's the list on the CDC has the list that whatever's in your vaccinations, and it's just some of the shit's preposterous, like
Yeah.
and it's like
Popcorn oil.
that's the type of shit I
KFC.
don't trust, you know. KFC fryer oil.
Did you see that they have like that donut chicken sandwich coming out?
Where? KFC?
Yeah. That's disgusting. It just sound. Ugh.
What's it's a
It's like
sandwich?
2 donuts and like in a fried chicken in between it.
What kind of is it? Glazed donuts?
Yeah. Would you eat that?
I could probably eat that
Yeah.
shit, dog. It'd probably be good, honestly.
Yeah.
Bro.
You know what scares me about like vaccines though, and like flus and like these like pandemics
What?
is especially living in Arizona, it's being so close to California and how bad the homeless problem is and how it's getting worse and worse. And I know that's kind of just media building it up here as well. But I mean, I lived in LA for a little bit, so I even 10 years ago now. That's crazy.
Yeah.
And it was still pretty bad. I know it's a lot worse now, but when some of that stuff hits those corners, it's like,
where it can get.
yeah,
Well, I mean, there's already like diseases that we haven't seen
yeah,
within the last century that are popping up in those
because the rats,
and all
Yeah.
that shit, dude. That shit's scary for sure. And like I said, I don't know, bro. There's also like this case of who fucking knows if this is true. Don't quote me on this shit, but like
don't quote us on any of this.
anything for real, dude. If you're listening, no, but there's a case of this baby
We were
that
talking
was,
about piercing our genitals before talking about this. So just remember before you start saying,
yo, you know where I got this info from?
they listen to the episode, they're like, I only hear about is them talking about piercing their genitals.
Well, bro, you missed the coronavirus part? What?
skip ahead a little bit. They'll get there.
Yeah. Marker number. But like there's this case of this baby in China that was born with coronavirus. And after...
Coronadita.
Coronadita.
Yeah.
I believe. Sure, we can call it that. But after like a week, the baby like healed itself. Like it tested positive, then it tested, not positive.
Yeah.
And I guess it's transferable from the mother to the child in the womb or some shit like that. But
It's like a $4,000 test, isn't it?
is that what it is?
$3,847, something like that.
So whoever can afford that,
Get tested.
get tested. You should probably check for AIDS
That's
too.
money is just. That's the thing too, where it's like
Yeah,
you
and then
see
fucking-
Costco out of toilet paper, out of water, and just how much money they're selling in batteries and just
Yeah.
all these things. Just feel like I'm like,
Oh, everybody's a prepper now, doggy.
Especially after the economy started going bad because of China, the stock market went low. So now they're like, we need our consumers just to buy stuff again, probably, even
But
if
see
it's
what's gonna happen, dude. Trump's gonna come in his white horse
Yeah.
and save the day, doggy.
yeah. He's the 5th horseman,
He's the
Donald.
5th horseman, Donnie J.
Donnie J. Horseman Orange. I'm gonna tell you
But
the
it's like
fucking
that's
truth.
what's gonna happen. That's the re-election. We
Oh,
haven't
yeah.
we haven't heard about the impeachment, that bullshit impeachment. And
Yeah.
since this Corona shit popped up, like
Right.
what's gonna distract us next? In 2 months, I don't even think we're gonna be talking about. The
Dude, I saw a
coronavirus.
thing too. It was like this picture of like 15 of some of the biggest companies, and in this last like month since the corona, every one of them have lost their CEOs. So people are speculating, why did they all step down or why did they leave? And
Dude, they're all headed to the bunker, man.
happened.
What happened?
We've never had that happen before.
What happened, dude? You're the technician here. What happened? We lost some fucking audio, man. Our best content.
Disc overdrive, man.
Our
Lost.
best content. You just.
Yeah, man.
Jeez, man.
It happened twice in this
I
episode.
know. That was so weird.
It's never happened
Well,
before.
we'll figure this out next week, folks. Sorry about that. You lose
Yeah, so it's
the end of that conversation, but
Yeah.
it wasn't, it was going back to the genital piercings.
Yeah, and me waiting for. We'll get into it next week.
All right.
Wash your hands.
Wash your hands, putos.
Well.